Hi everybody, this is Larry up in Brainerd, Minnesota. What you're looking at is a hybrid kiddie pool system built by Sue Green Parrish from Fort Meade, Florida. Sue is a very active member on our Facebook group and an innovator when it comes to gardening. She is always thinking outside the box and just a fantastic lady. But before I get into explaining what this system is and how it operates, let me give you just a little bit of background. For the last couple of years, I've done this kiddie pool setup where I take Walmart grow bags, inexpensive 50-cent grow bags, put a potting mix in them, and then you put them in a kiddie pool, and what you do is you put an overflow hole in case it rains so the water does not go too high on the bag of about 2 inches. And then you can self-water it, of course, install a float to maintain that water. And the results you get are incredible. Here is some corn that I planted. And this is Burpee container corn, on-deck container corn it's called. And they said it would grow 4 to 5 feet tall. Well, it grew over 8 feet tall. Phenomenal. I got 5 bags there with 4 plants in each one. We are talking 40 ears of corn in a tiny little spot, 3 by 3. I mean, incredible, full-size, beautiful bicolor corn is some of the best me and my wife had ever had. But as you can see, there is a chance for some mosquitoes, or you got algae. Okay. Well, the mosquito problem you can solve very easily. You can use what's called mosquito dunks. You can get them at Walmart, many places. It's BTI. It's a natural enzyme bacteria that you can put in the water. It's safe for animals, everything else. Matter of fact, BTI is used in organic gardening all the time. They spray a lot of organic plants with it because what it is an enzyme that when the bugs eat it, it kills them from the inside out. But it doesn't harm people or plants or anything else like that. Or what I would do is I would, every 4 or 5 days, I would just not water it and I would let it run dry. And of course, if there was any larvae, which I never had any because it was constantly sucking up the water all the time, I was adding fresh, and the mosquitoes like the stale, stagnant water. But of course, I understood the apprehension on a lot of people's minds about either the unsightly algae or the chance of mosquitoes. So I'm racking my brains out all winter long. I'm thinking, this is such a phenomenal way to grow. But we got to get away from that look. I want to go with a more aesthetic look. The production from these systems is phenomenal. So I got a hold of, I'm setting up here in Minnesota. I got snow up to my, elbows. It's crazy. It's 22, 24 below, and it's just, and I'm thinking I would die to build one of these. I have got the concept in my mind how I want to do it. I even did a video called the Hybrid Kiddie Pool System. You'll find that, and you can look on my list there in my YouTube channel. And but to try to explain it without actually showing some pictures, it was kind of hard. Well, I got on the phone and I got a message to Sue. I said, "Could I call you, Sue? Because I know she's just a super gal." And I said, "Sue, would you build one of these?" She said, "Well, Larry, if I got time, I surely will," and stuff. So she surprised me with this. She's the first one to build it. It's phenomenal. Let me explain how this works, okay? She took a standard kiddie pool here, and what she does is, and what the design I come up with, is you take a container, okay? You want to mount the float in it. And you see those holes in there? That's so the water can go out. We want to mount this in the bottom of the kiddie pool because we're going to maintain an inch and a half of water, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to place our bags in there, and then we're going to pour pea rock around, and we're going to go up 3 inches, okay? So now what we're doing is we're maintaining the water level at only an inch, inch and a half, but the pea rock is at 3 inches. There's no algae now. There's no chance of mosquitoes. We have an overflow at 2.5 inches. So if it does rain, excess water would just run out so it doesn't get it too high. And you can see how nice it looks. It looks great. She even, there's the float assembly. She even painted that. She's got it so cute. I mean, she even got a little froggy on there. I love the froggy. But this is the basic system. I wanted to explain to you, this is how it operates, okay? I'll have links to everything you need below in the show more button. Click on the links below the video, and you'll see links to where you can get the floats and everything like that, and a link to all my other videos, and you'll have a real good comprehension of how this goes. But that's how it works, by maintaining that P-Rock. Okay, now I'm going to build some this spring. Now, don't limit yourself to just a kiddie. We call this the Kiddie Brew hybrid system because now there's no open water, now there's no chance of mosquitoes, and it's a little more aesthetically eye-appealing. Let's really take it over the top. Build any kind of frame. Here's what you can do. This is what I'm going to do this spring. You can build a frame out of regular wood, stain it, paint it. You can get one out of vinyl already made. You can buy them pre-made. You can make it out of landscape timbers. You can make it out of rock. You can make it round. Here's the beauty. This is a designer garden now. You can make it any way that you want. The whole key is just build a frame. There's no need to go any higher than 6 inches. You can go out and buy cedar 1x6s and stain them and put them together, and you've got an inexpensive frame. Now what you want to do is get some pond liner. Go on Amazon or eBay, and a 5x10 would work perfect for, like, say, a 4x8 frame would work perfect. You can lay it down, and it runs about $20-25, but it lasts years and years. Now, once you've got that done, now you can put some grow bags in. Say you don't want to use the Walmart bags. You want something a little aesthetically prettier. Well, I found a great place to buy these bags. They're called root pouches, and they're not a bad looking bag. They're the best affordable one on the market, and I'll have links to that too. Now you've got a pretty nice looking charcoal colored bag that's really nice that you can put in there. Okay. Now, what do you want to use for rock? Okay, you can use P-Rock like Sue did. You can use river rock. You can use lava rock. I'm going to use some white marble. I mean, you can make this thing absolutely knocked out gorgeous. This is what I really wanted to come up. You can make this any shape, any design, once you understand that concept of maintaining the water at 1.5 inches and your rock at 3, and a pretty bag. Now you can put some landscape. Now you can put a little driftwood in there. You can put a little froggy decorations like Sue's got. You can do multitudes of things. That's the key. Why the grow bags? Because of this phenomenal root air pruning we get. See, when plants are grown in a bag, they hit the side. Whether you've seen some of the pictures of my buckets with the holes in, where we line it with landscape fabric on the inside, same reason. The roots hit the side of the bucket, or they hit the side of this bag, and they air prune off, and they make massive roots. What they do is you don't get the circling. You do not get root brown. You can see from this picture here, my corn. I just want massive, massive roots. And that's the reason for it. That's why this system is so phenomenal. It's easy to set up. It can be very affordable. You plant it and forget it. That's the beautiful part about it. You can hook this up to your water supply, hook it up to your rain barrel, and let it run, and it'll maintain the water, and just plant it and get out of the way and let the plants do what they do best, and that's grow. The plant takes up the water that it needs when it wants it, and we don't try to intervene and get it in its way. And that's why the phenomenal success. Anyway, I wanted to show this to you. Thanks a million, Sue, for building this, because it really gives me a better chance to show people exactly the concept of how this works. And from these pictures, you people can see that. You got any questions, just fire me off a comment. I'll be glad to help you out. What you want to do, though, if you really want to do this and get involved, come over to our Facebook group. We've got like 3,800 members now. And they're just the friendliest people from all over the world. People are building these, and they are more than happy to help you out. I'll help you out. They'll help you out. We want you to have success. No more back-breaking work. No more weeding. No more slugs. plant it and forget it. If you're a busy person, but you want a garden, this is your answer, and you can do it. Okay? Come over and see us on the Facebook group. All the links will be below and everything else you need, okay? This is Larry up in Brainerd, Minnesota. Ciao.